Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Cygoose, and today I got you a deck profile of one of my favorite archetypes, Abyss Actors. But before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any notifications of new videos popping up. Anyway, let's get into it. So, start off with the main deck. We have three Curtain Razor. Oh, the deck's falling apart, guys. Oh no. We have three Kern Razor. This guy is a great in the scales, and he also can special summon himself from the scale. If you control no monsters, um, it is once per duel though, so you gotta be careful with that. And he can send a Abyss script from your deck to the grave and add a face-up Abyss actor from your extra deck to your hand. So he's not bad. He's good with extras. We got three Wild Hope, probably the best card in the game, or best card in this deck, to be exact. He can turn your other scale into a scale 9, but you are locked in to Abyss actors. And he also has a good on field effect, or in the scale. Because if he gets popped, he will search out another Abyss actor, which is great. It's beautiful. And I guess he does have a little attack boost as well for all the different names on the field, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. Then we have extras. Extras is definitely a good combo starter. He can special summon himself from the scale as well if your opponent controls a monster. It can tribute itself to place a card in the scale. So you usually use that for Curtain Razor. So then Curtain Razor can go special summon itself. Then you can add extras back from your extra deck to your hand, just for some more combo pieces. Then we got Comic Relief at 3. Um, Great card, very funny, good for popping your own back row. We'll get to that in a minute of why that is good. It's only set Abyss script, so that's good. He also is a good scale, and he's also really cool because he can destroy him. You switch a Abyss actor you control and target a monster your opponent controls. Boom, awesome. You just switch, and then he pops himself and goes into the extra deck. I know people aren't a huge fan of pendulum monsters, but I just love them. Then we have Abyss Actor Superstar. Now, I don't even know if this is a gal, but this card is beautiful. Um, you don't really put this in the scale at all. You can, but 2500 attack, 18 defense, not terrible. When normal special summon, your opponent's spell and trap cards and effects cannot be activated. Once per turn, you can set one of the script spell directly from your hand, but it is sent to the grave during the end phase, so you can just search out Abyss scripts and place them in your back row, and then you can use them that turn. And some of them are really good, but they do have additional effects that we will go over. Then we're going to run 3 Madonna. This is pretty much the monkey board of the deck. Um, I can also special summon so from the hand if something is uh, level 4 is summoned or destroyed. I forget. But it can special summon level 4 from the deck. It's been a while since I read this one. Um, but you can pay 1,000 life points and add an Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand, except Madonna itself. It's a really great card. And it's a 0, but Wild Hope can turn it into a 9. Then we're going to go to the one-ofs. We have Sassy Rookie. It is a really good card. It's just a one-of. You could maybe play 2 if you wanted. It has a decent scale effect. Probably don't need him in the scale. He's good on the field because he can't be destroyed by battle or card effects twice per turn. So just good for a little defense. And then the next one is Abyss Actor Evil Heal. You know, not bad, not great. He's just a really good beater upper. And then if he's normal special summon, you can take him one face up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,000 attack for each Abyss Actor monster you control until the end of this turn. And when it destroys a monster by battle, you can take an Abyss Script spell card in your graveyard, set that card. So you can just get an Abyss Script back. Okay, that is the main deck monsters. On to the spells. So we're going to go with, we have 3 Abyss Actor Dress Rehearsal. Great card. It searches an Abyss Actor and an Abyss Script. But for the rest of this turn, after the script resolves, you can not pendulum summon monsters except Abyss Actor monsters. But it gives you an Abyss Actor and an Abyss Script. Beautiful. I think that is the only 3 of spells. Then we get to my favorite Abyss Script, Rise of the Abyss King. You target face-up cards on the field up to the number of attack position Abyss Actor monsters with different names you control. Destroy them. If you control a level 7 or higher Abyss Actor monster, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Boom. But its set effect is also better. It's not better, but it's still pretty good. If the set card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, and you face up Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can add up to 2 Abyss Actor cards and or Abyss Script spells of different names from your deck to your hand, so it just searches things for you if it's destroyed. This one you usually just use for its popping effect. Really good. Then we're going on to 2-ups. We got Abyss Script Dramatic Story. This is a good one. You can target 1 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster you control. Special summon 1 Abyss Actor monster from your deck with a different name, then place the target monster in your Pendulum Zone, or destroy it. You usually want to put it in the Pendulum Zone. If this set card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card effect, and you have a face of Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your deck, you can return up to 2 cards on the field to the hand. You can only activate 1 Abyss Script Dramatic Story per turn. Yeah, so it just returns after it gets popped when it's set. The first effect's decent. It's a good little starter. That's why I run it at 2 if you have a bit of a strange hand. And then we're going to go with we have a 1 of Abyss Script Abyss Tainment. You don't ever use this one. I've never had to. You can tribute 1 Abyss Actor monster, then target 1 Abyss Script spell in your grave, set it on the field. You can use this effect of Abyss Script Abyss Tainment up to twice per turn. Damn. If this set card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card effect, and you have a face of Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can special summon any number of Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters from your deck. So, if you have an empty field, and this thing is popped, you can just summon 5 Abyss Actors from your deck in defense. Or, if you have 2, you can special summon 2, or if you have 3, special summon 3. It's just really good to get a board back in place. And then we're going to go into one of my favorites, Opening Ceremony. Gain 500 life points for each. You know what? Let's fix the camera a little bit. It might be a little off. There we go. Might be able to see the leg a little bit. Who cares? There we go. So gain 500 life points for each. Maybe it's too high up. There we go. This looks better. We gain 500 life points for each Abyss Actor monster you control. If this set card is controlled by opponent's card effect, and you have a face-up Abyss Actor monster in your extra deck, you can draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. This can really come in handy. You really just draw a lot. You usually go through your hand. If this gets popped, you just get 5 cards. That's insane. Really good. Then we get into the field spell. Abyss Playhouse, Fantastic Theater, really good. You can reveal 1 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster and 1 Abyss Script spell in your hand, and add an Abyss Script spell from your deck to your hand with a different name than the revealed spell. While you control a pendulum, summon Abyss Actor Pendulum monster. Any monster effects activated by your opponent becomes destroy one spell slash trap your opponent controls. So yeah, the first ever monster effect gets pretty much negated and turned into destroy a set spell and trap your opponent controls, which does come in handy. So it pops your Abyss scripts. This also comes in handy with the Tenny counter trap when you control a normal monster. I've been testing things out on Master Duel. It is hilarious. Then we're going to go into the traps. There's only one trap right now. It's one infinite impermanence. You could probably run a bit more if you want. I just more so playing around with this deck. It's pretty good. Now to the non-engine, we go with 3 Ash Blossom. We all know what that does. 2 Ghost Mourner Moonlight Chill. You don't have to play this. You don't. I just threw it in there because it's kind of all I had at the time. I didn't have any, what is it? I forget. I think I substituted this for something. But it's still not a bad card. It's really good. It can be good. Not a bad card. If your opponent special summons a monster face up except during the damage step, you can discard this card, then target one of those face up monsters, negate its effect until the end of this turn. Also, the face up monster. If the face up monster leaves this turn, yeah, tongue twisters, man. If it leaves the field this turn, its controller takes damage equal to its original attack. So it can get you some burn damage. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the best hand trap. It's just a funny hand trap. That's why I run it. Okay, the next few cards you could probably not run. Like Bestial Baldrake, you can definitely replace this. We all know what Bestials do. They're good. You can probably replace this with Kaijus. I kind of just threw it in because Bistros were popular at the time, but I'm probably taking them out and playing Kaijus. Plus, Baldrake's not really the best Bestial. We got Druis Worm, one of the better, uh, definitely one of the better Bestials. Really good. But he might also come out. He might stay. You never know. Then we have one more. We got Nibiru, the Primal Being. Just in case. Just in case. You never know. People might just summon, summon, summon. So you go like rock. Anyway, that is the main deck. Let's get into the extra. So we have 3 Hyper Director. This is the Link 1. This is the main guy you will be summoning. You can target one card in your Pendulum Zone and special summon it. Then place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster with a different name from your deck or face up extra deck to your Pendulum Zone. Also, you cannot normal or special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except Abyss Actors. Yeah. The only problem with this deck is you get locked into just Abyss Actors or Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters, which kinda sucks. But then we have 3 Abyss Actor Super Producer. Great card, good link to. Uh, um, it takes 2 monsters, including a Fiend monster, during your main phase. Quick effect, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it. Then you can play one of these effects. You can place one Abyss Playhouse Fantastic Theater from your deck, face up, in your field zone. So, you just get the field zone for free, pretty much. And if you pop this actor Wild Hope, you can get a free draw, or you get to add an Abyss Actor from your deck to your hand. Or, its second effect, place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your deck in your Pendulum Zone. You can only use one of these effects of Abyss Actor Super Producer once per turn. So he's a really good card. He can make some good plays and extenders. The next few cards you don't need to play; they're just there for deck space. Um, we have a one of Boral Sword Dragon. I love the Boral Dragons. Sword is probably one of my favorite. He's definitely power crept now. You could probably switch him out, but I love him. Then we got Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess. We all know what Apollosa does. Good card, got some monster negates, really good. Then we got Baguska for Xyz. You probably won't really go into Baguska. He's just there just in case. And the thing is, you don't really get to go into the extra deck unless that you can, because you get locked in, like I said. And then we got going to Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Obviously, you absolutely need it. It's in the name. Because of our level 7s from Superstar and Madonna, you can go into this, get it popped by Super Producer, and then because of that, we can bring out Vortex Dragon, one of the best negates. It's an Omni negate, like when a spell or another monster effect is activate, quick effect. Shuffle one Vista Pendulum monster from your extra deck into the deck. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Oh, it's just beautiful. It is beautiful. It's a great card. Like, I love it. I love getting it off. Anyway, guys, that was the deck profile. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, hit that like button, subscribe, and this has been your boy Sygoos. Peace out.